Actress Sydney Sweeney has addressed the backlash to her degenerate Dr. Squatch soap product. If you recall, the brand deal was announced back at the end of May, with Sweeney telling GQ that the company took droplets from a bath she took while doing a photo shoot and infused it into the new soap. Sweeney explained this to GQ, saying, "When we were at the Dr. Squatch shoot, they had a tub for me. And I actually got in there and I took some soap and we had a nice little bath and they took the water. So it's my real bath water. I wanted to have it lean towards my home roots. So there's this really outdoorsy scent of like pine and earthy moss and fir. So it smells super manly, but then there's some city bath water mixed in." Additionally, she claimed that selling her bath water as soap is somehow wresting back power for her image. She was asked, "Do you see the concept of selling your bath water as wresting back power for yourself in terms of your image?" And she said, "Yeah, of course. It's funny. There's a lot of different plays that are in motion at that time. My hope is that it just gets guys to think about taking care of themselves and cleaning themselves with some healthy products." Numerous people made it clear they would no longer be using Dr. Squatch after the soap was announced. Adam Broyne said, "This promotion by Dr. Squatch has made me decide to stop using their soap." Any good soap recommendations? Blue Collar Executive said, "As much as I like the Pine Tar soap, I will never buy the Simp soap brand ever again." Thursday said, "So I got to find a new soap brand because I'm sure as hell not using Dr. Squatch anymore." The producer at Avoiding Babylon also said same. So Sweeney addressed the backlash in an interview with the Wall Street Journal, where she admitted she pays attention to what people are saying about her, saying, "I think it's important to have a finger on the pulse of what people are saying because everything is a conversation with the audience." Specifically referring to the Dr. Squatch soap, she said this: "It was mainly the girls making comments about it, which I thought was really interesting. They all love the idea of Jacob Elordi's bathwater." So if you don't understand that reference, from what I gather, it's from a movie called Saltburn, and everything I've seen about that movie, it was just totally, utterly degenerate and was trying to promote degeneracy. And so based on what I'm seeing here, it looks like Sydney Sweeney is trying to deflect from the actual truth of the backlash, where you do see that there are a lot of men saying that they're never going to be buying this Dr. Squatch again. And she's trying to deflect from that by saying it was mainly girls making comments, and then trying to point out that they're being hypocrites because they were totally fine with whatever this scene was in this degenerate movie that had Jacob Elordi with some bathwater in it. So I think she's totally deflecting. I think it's almost an admission of guilt, because I think she knows what she was doing was absolutely wrong, yet she did it anyways. And what she did was indeed wrong. She is trying to prey on people's disordered fetishes in order to get them to buy a bar of soap. She is trying to entice men to buy this soap based on lust. And that is absolutely wrong. And it's scandalous. And I think she knows what she did was wrong. And I think her comments here kind of show that. Nevertheless, she did it anyways, right? And she doesn't seem to be really remorseful about it at all, given the fact that she's trying to deflect the criticism that she faced. Anyways, Sweeney went on to inform the Wall Street Journal that Dr. Squatch was recently acquired by Unilever. And while Sweeney declined to reveal if she had equity in the company, she did indicate that she thought very strategically about the brand deal. So that is what Sydney Sweeney had to say about the backlash. Let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, especially to each other, and to always, always speak the truth.